What's going on, guys? MK Tom Brady here. For all you guys on my YouTube channel, I apologize for having to re-record this, but there was a problem with the sound in the first version, so I'm re-recording this. Welcome to the Aftermath of Aftermath, Episode 1. This series, I'm going to be going over the consensus of the characters the players believe to be super top in a manner that makes them unfair. And I'm going to kind of go over that and kind of give my opinion on what I think makes them unfair and what my idea would be to kind of make them a little more fair. I'll probably put this on Twitter and tag like Ed Boon and Paulo. Not that that will actually mean anything or do anything, but it can't hurt to try. So first character I'm going to look at is Cetrion in episode 1 here. And the thing about Cetrion is a good example of two of these variations are really, really solid. Nothing really unfair about them. So Force of Nature is just one of these variations that's really strong, nothing unfair. Born Again, really strong, nothing unfair. And then you go to Spring Cleaning, and this is where some of the unfair stuff happens. And it's for really weird reasons on top of that. So in this kit, she's got an amazing tool set. Just her base, and then she has the rock, which pretty much all the variations have. But this variation also gives her, on top of the stuff that the other variations have, it gives her a teleport, and it gives her a launcher that comes out of the ground, like a geyser type of launcher. So first I want to examine her teleport. Cetrion's teleport, although it says minus 37, is actually only minus 14. And then we see it says punish there. This means that anything slower than 14 frames, you can't punish. So it recovers very fast. Like Raiden's is around minus 19 and Scarlet's is well over minus 20. It's just Scarlet's is considerably more minus than any of the other teleports. So at minus 14 recovery, let me tell you what that means. The average character has an 8-frame jab. There are some that has 7. So I'm going to judge this based off the average character. The average character with an 8-frame jab, that means they have 6 frames to react to her teleporting and punish it. Which, in reality, if you look at a character like Raiden that's like minus 19, that's going to give you 11 frames, or even Scarlet that's going to give you well into double-digit frames. This is a really small window. The difference is those characters don't necessarily have a full screen instant presence to kind of keep you locked in a position while you're waiting trying to read a teleport, and Cetrion does. So what happens here is she has this ground geyser move here, and it can hit from anywhere on the screen as long as she knows the distance. She can pretty much choose close, medium, far. Not many characters can really punish it from ranges like this, and out here, pretty much no one's going to punish it. So this appears right under your feet. There really isn't any reaction to it. So if you're trying to read the teleport, and she does it, and she does the geyser, it's going to hit you. If you're holding block and she teleports, the average character only has 6 frames to recognize that she's teleported, and release block, and then punish it. But there's another thing that also works against you here. And that is the weird way the game views this teleport and how you turn around. So if you notice, even if you go pretty late, Cetrion a lot of times is still pretty much like 99% behind you. Like that was really a good example. 1% in front of you, and your move is still missing. Now, obviously, you can delay this considerably, or tap down neutral and turn around a little faster, because look how long it takes you to turn around. If you tap down neutral, you turn around considerably faster. But you're looking for a bunch of different moves, as well as trying to react to a teleport, including one move that appears right under your feet and can actually be a launcher. It's not a super damaging launcher, but it's enough damage and she can end her combo in ways that knock you far away, in which you have to try to approach again. So just in the neutral, you have to watch out for that. And if you react too early, meaning she's 99% behind you and 1% in front, your body still doesn't automatically turn around. you have to do either extreme hesitation, which, keep in mind, you already have to react. So you only have those 6 frames. And then you have to try to time your hesitation so you don't go the wrong way. So too early, you still go the wrong way and you get nothing and she punishes you. Too late and she blocks. And it causes like a weird thing because of just how long it takes you to turn around, because the game, again, while she's 99% behind you, that 1% in front is holding your character facing forward. So for one, they should definitely make the teleport a little more negative. Minus 14 is definitely too safe. And you need to be able to turn around faster to kind of avoid this in the heat of the moment, too early, too late kind of stuff. I think that stuff is kind of shenanigans, and it really makes people feel like, how is that even fair? I mean, like, I reacted and then I was still too early, or I had to react and then delay and now I'm late, or I have to do down neutral while I'm looking for this move or that move or this move, and it's just too much. So the ground teleport, first of all, I don't think this variation needs a teleport at all, but it has one, so it's going to keep one. I mean, that's just the way it is. So ground teleport, I definitely feel should be more negative. The air teleport is easily one of the most irritating things that she has, because she has an air projectile that she can use, right? And she can, do it from pretty much any height she wants, varying heights. And she can also teleport to make it look like it can be this move, and out comes an air teleport instead. So the real problem is she can literally surprise and then teleport, and this is again also minus 14. So the air teleport probably shouldn't even exist, but again, it exists, so it's going to stay existing. The air teleport, I think the ground teleport needs to be made probably at least more minus than Raiden's, maybe around Scarlet's area. The Scarlet range of unsafe. And the air teleport, now keep in mind these other characters like Raiden and Scarlet, they already don't have as good of a toolkit, and they don't really have a way to check you directly under your feet the way Cetrion does. And their teleports are also already more unsafe without this kind of full screen way to check you. So theirs also can't be done in the air. Not only is hers safer and she has better checks than they do and a better toolkit in general than they do, but she's the only one that can do it from the air, and even her air one is safer than both of theirs on the ground. So I would look at it and I would say her ground teleport needs to be more towards Scarlet's. I mean, you don't have to make it as minus, but I would put it in the vicinity of that. And the air one they've got to tone down that. They've got to make it even more minus than the grounded one should be. Just because it's just too many options in general to have, and then have that teleport. And they need to kind of stop kind of that lingering effect, how your character is held facing the wrong way for too long. And I would allow the character to, once a certain percentage of Cetrion has teleported behind you, that lingering effect, that 1 or 2% that keeps you facing the wrong direction, the game should allow you to face a little faster in this instance. So, just my opinion on her. I think this would make her a lot more fair. I mean, she does have powerful tools, but there's a difference in being powerful and being unfair. In this variation, I think Cetrion's, kind of scrapes right along that line. She skates that line super thin, and I think the teleport pushes her over the edge. So, thanks for watching, everybody, and stay tuned for more content.